2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, you never know what you're going to get from Bubba, are you? Once you think he's in the trees and in a bit of strife, he hits the shot of the day. Keep your head up here. This is a rivalry you want to win. Playing from 110 yards out. Oh, that's a great approach shot. 11 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Well, there's a wild ride.
I think they didn't really understand how much downhill it actually was. Shocking.
A par putt on the table. No, that's too bad. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot. Luke, this player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole.
That is a huge sigh of relief there, Luke. Finally gets one to go.
He's in a share of 5th position.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. The third hole at TPC Summerlin has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in two putts from there will be just fine, but watch out. Big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Ouch, that hurts. An opportunity to make a par here. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt is for a share of second. Just didn't drop. And this one is for his par.
These are on rails, looking good.
That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Yeah, not much to sweat there. Now 4 back after that hole. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. That reminded me of the Big Easy, silky smooth. Well, they've certainly got the swing and a groove.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
This one's from downtown.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's frustrating. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Get excited. This could go in. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Second shot here on the 6th. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. That lie was just nasty. That's the best they could do from there.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
That's a good putt to hold for a bogey. Currently at +1 for the tournament. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. From around 120 yards here, 4 shots behind our leader. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Like the look of this one. Oh, how about that one? And what a way to jump into the top 10. And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. And there it is. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, what a stroke. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Well, TPC Summerlin is in Las Vegas, Rich, so why not have a gamble here at 9 and go for the green in 2?
If you're not gambling here on the 9th, then shame on you. You should feast on birdies and eagles on this very reachable par 5. Even the shorter hitters can knock it on with no sweat whatsoever.
Nicely done. And he's down there.
And from about 105 yards, over 300 yards from the tee as well. That's pretty solid.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Tweet, tweet. This is for 2 birdies. Yep, tracking nicely.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
This would be a great up and down. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Playing this shot from 120 yards. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 2 under for the event. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water. It starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
That's well played. Pin high. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 3 under. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And how did that great shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. He's currently tied for first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. That's tiny. Getting ready to play their third. Is currently tied for the lead. Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Looks good off the blade. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gonna like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, stop it. What a shot. This one's for birdie. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Leading by a couple after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Well struck. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
And that's how you roll the rock.
And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
1 ahead with 4 to go. Can they settle their nerves?
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Chance to move to 8 under here. Okay, steady now. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Beautiful shot. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And he's down there. You got a read?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Ooh, that'll sting a bit. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Oh, so close. 4 feet to the cup.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Ooh, nice line. He sits in first position. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
And here we are with the third shot.
Currently leading by 2.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. And this putt is for a final score of 65. If it's up, it could be in. Well, at the start of the week, there are a lot of people lining up wanting the win here in Vegas. But this is the player who's come up trumps. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.